We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Jesus.
You said it, man.
Oh my God, Miscreants. What a show we have for you tonight. You can unmute your mic now, Dieter. Oh man, what a populated chat we have here. Oh my gosh, guys. I have the hip hop artist and creator of hip hop artist. No, I'm reading the notes wrong, man.
It's all
hip hop artist and creator of the channel Hip Hop or Big Lo Hip Hop TV, the man himself, Big Lo.
Hello.
Welcome to Miscast Entertainment.
Thank you for having me.
Although your Skype is not connected.
It should be. Hello?
No, it's me. It's me. It's freaking XSplit once again.
Oh.
That is par for the course with my live streams, man.
No, all good.
How you doing, man? Welcome to Miscast Entertainment.
Hey, thank you for having me, William. I'm doing great. I can't complain. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic. As long as XSplit treats me well, I'm gonna be treated well.
What?
All right. Who do we have in the chat tonight? Of course, we have Aisha 1994. She's always here. She's amazing. Thank you for showing up.
Hello.
Pixel Pia's in the house.
Hey, Miss Pia.
Oh my!
I love her. I know her.
Yeah, she's great. She is totally awesome. And all the way from freaking South Africa, he's up late. Ricky of LYKO. Oh my gosh, we got several people from across the ponds.
Oh,
you know, we got Africa, we got Ireland, and now the UK. Play Content's in the house. DJ Talks is in the house. Oh my gosh, man, you guys, I really appreciate you staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning for this show.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Amazing.
And I know Play Content too. We were talking about him doing a anime review for his movie channel, and I mentioned Akira. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Akira.
Well, because it's 2019, it's the actual, the year, the setting in the movie is, I guess, this year now in real time. I don't know how to phrase that, but whatever.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we're old.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I didn't even think of the year. That's one of my favorite, if not my, Vampire Hunter D and Akira are my two favorite animes of all time.
Oh, my heart. Vampire Hunter D is great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I just want to shout out Patty. You're new. I got to get you a wrench. Are you new, or did I already get you a wrench? I got to get some people some wrenches here. Everybody here gets a blue wrench.
What does the blue wrench signify?
You're a modifier on the chat, and you can do whatever you want to people.
Oh.
But play nice, guys and gals.
Mhm.
But I don't want anybody to be like above anybody else in the chat. So let me just add some.
And for people, I'm trying to respond in the chat, but it's on a separate computer. So if I look like I'm funny reaching or whatever, I don't really know what's going on aesthetically for y'all, but that's what's going on.
This is Big Lo's first live stream ever. I have popped another cherry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it really is. Hey, what's up, Danny? I know you too. His channel's blowing up. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, man. I'm roasting him in my next video. It's pretty sick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like roast.
We have another guest on the show, too, Artemorbid, Frank. Everybody knows him. I put an ad down there for him since he's going to be like 30 minutes late. So it's all about pants. Pants are optional. He's coming soon. And if you get the SpongeBob thing, then good for you.
I wonder how many vloggers just vlog with no pants on, since you only typically see us from the chest up.
That's why pants are optional.
Yeah.
I mean, who would know it? Yeah, Danny, I knew you'd like them wings. I did them just for you. They're milky wings. All right, so Big Lo, since I got you here, I first saw your channel. I think I saw you on Danny's group page, and I saw Ill Coffee, and oh my God, man, that was a great show. Well produced, well edited, clean. I liked your style, and I instantly wanted to freaking talk to you on this stream, man. Like immediately.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my wife made me do it, actually. Because her and my daughter, they have like favorite YouTubers and stuff, and they've been watching for a while. And she was like, you should totally start a vlog. Well, so like last October, I started studying first before I actually put out my first episode, and kind of trying to learn how to use Final Cut, and like, and I'm still awful like with the camera and stuff like that, but just trying to learn how to do things, because I have people who know me from music and they're expecting like a certain level of like quality, I guess, to some sort of extent. So I didn't want to put out something like super janky. That said, like 24 episodes in, I look back at the first episode and it's so bad. I'm like, no. So,
well, everybody's first episode is a dumpster fire, man. I mean, it goes without saying.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's great though, because I remember when I started my channel, I was we had a couple other people in the group at the time, and I was like, or they were saying, we can't start until we're perfect. And I'm like, no, man, if you go to anybody's, even the best YouTube channels, in the beginning, they all look like idiots. Like, they all don't know what they're doing. They're all freaking just like doing it to get it done. And then you improve as you keep doing your YouTube stuff. But I'm telling you, man, for only being on as little time as you've been on, your freaking stuff is amazing. Man, I really, really like the style. And I really like the chill way you talk to people, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like, I guess I'm lucky because I have super cool friends, and it makes it kind of easy. So, like, I'm picking people I already know. So it's less, I guess, nerve-wracking than something this, you know, the first time.
Yeah.
I'm already, like, at ease when you get into this.
Right. You know? Those are all your boys and stuff. Is this music too loud, guys?
It is a little bit loud on my end. I don't know.
Let me tone it down a bit.
Danny and Sabrina, like, all your artwork is super dope on your channel. And Danny, like, you know, already, we said this earlier, you're killing it.
Yeah, Danny surprisingly gets a lot of reactions to his reactions.
Yeah. It's
that's because he's freaking awesome, man. What do we got going on in the chat? I always get behind the chat and then I have to play catch up. So if you feel like you want to answer anything, go ahead, man. Just shoot it out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be answering you or the people in the chat more. So I'm kind of looking weirdly at one thing and then the other thing. So
the chat is just as important. So if you feel like someone's asking you a question, you want to answer it, just tell me to pause and we'll go from there.
Pia, thank you. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just been a really relaxed thing. And I noticed that, especially in hip hop, a lot of like rappers take themselves like really, really seriously and try to be like super tough guys all the time. And like at the end of the day, we're kind of like all nerds. And I wanted to do something that showed kind of like the more day to day, kind of like laid back side, I guess, of hip hop in general.
Dude, I saw some of your crowds, man, and some of your shows on your channel, and you can own, dude. It's awesome. Like, you freaking get him roared up, dude.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's I guess, and I asked my friend Johnny Panic that question. Like, I'm kind of a different person when I'm on stage than I am, like, sitting here talking to y'all right now. Like, right now, I feel so socially awkward and, like, oh, what am I supposed to say? Should I be talking to the chat? Should I be talking to William? What's going on here? But
that's
like,
the thing about a live show, dude. You know, you get one shot and you're gonna screw it up anyway. So who cares?
And like, but live shows are a lot of fun. It's as an indie artist, it's our bread and butter, and it's really a high. You know, unlike the other. Especially when like you're playing with people and they're singing your words back to you and just seeing people get hype and everything like that. So it's a lot of fun.
So where'd you come up with your style? Like when you sat down and finally decided, like, I'm gonna do what my wife tells me to do.
So I grew up in a household of immigrants from completely different parts of the world. So like I was raised kind of like I raised myself on American pop culture. Like I'm first generation in this country. And so like between that and my mother, she was always really big into watching like PBS and the old like British, the BBC sitcoms that would come on. And I became like a huge Monty Python fan, and I really liked the dry sense of humor and just like the fact that like they come off as like they're gonna do something that's so serious, but it's so absurd and so funny at the same time. And so I really became a fan of the Pythons, and that's kind of like it, and just that and hip hop, and kind of just like meshed them all together, I guess.
Dude, like Monty Python's the shit, man. Benny Hill, I'm sure you got a little bit of that there.
Too, I love Benny Hill. Hopefully my mom's not tuned in. Like Benny Hill, she wouldn't really wanted me watching that when I was a kid because there were so many like women and stuff running around in the show.
He was always chasing naked ladies.
Yeah, but it was great. I mean, so.
Where are you located at? Like, where do you perform at?
I live in Pensacola, but
I thought so.
I tour nationally. Actually, next week I'm announcing my October and November tour, and I'll be all over the Southeast and the East Coast and out into the Southwest. I think the furthest west I'm going this time is Tucson, Arizona, and the furthest north
cool.
I'll be up in Portland, Maine. But I usually play quite a bit. I tour in the spring and I tour in the fall, and then the rest of the year I kind of hibernate, I guess.
Do you ever come down south? I'm in Boca.
Oh, you're in Boca? Nice.
Yeah.
One of my brothers, actually two of my brothers are still down there. One lives in Deerfield, the other one's down in Kendall. So
all right.
Yeah.
I live like 5-6 miles from Deerfield, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I actually I lived down there forever, so yeah. But I was South Miami.
Right.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I do come down south every once in a while. Truthfully though, I go where I get booked more often, and I guess my bread and butter, the New England area, I do very well, and up the East Coast and places. I don't know. I've just never really been able to do much down south of Orlando, so I just go where I'm wanted.
What do you got against us heated equator people.
No, well, that's where I'm from.
It's the iguanas, isn't it?
It is the iguanas. And our governor is so behind that he just signed the bill about the pythons, and I'm like, dude, you're like 10 years late on that, man. We're dealing with iguanas now.
Yeah, we've been hunting the pythons for like 6 years. The last 2 years, it's the iguana invasion, dude.
Oh, man.
They are everywhere.
It's so crazy, and they get huge too. I didn't realize how big iguanas get.
Yeah, like dogs, man, like gigantic. So when did you start? You started in the 90s?
No, writing? Music. I started music. Probably like the mid 2000s is when I started doing it. I started writing and stuff back in the 90s and like doing stuff at school and, you know, talent shows and all that kind of like typical kid stuff. And, but I didn't really start taking it seriously. I probably waited too long, but I didn't start taking it seriously till like maybe 5 years ago. And I got hired to teach middle school science, but I also got the opportunity to tour for the first time. And my wife was like, hey, you're never going to have another shot. And you know, one thing led to another, and I opted like chasing my dream rather than teaching a bunch of badass kids in middle school. Oh damn,
that's a hard life, like middle school teaching.
Yeah, so
I remember being a student anyway. And I remember what I did to the teachers.
Yeah. Hey DJ, how you doing? Yeah, another Florida guy. Are you from Florida?
West Side.
Yeah. So sorry, I jumped over to the chat. I have.
That's all right. Let's do some chat. Actually, Thinking Art's in the house, dude. He's awesome. He's a filmmaker. I'm surprised that you had time. Actually, he's doing a bunch of film projects right now, and I'm surprised he had time to hop in here.
Oh,
pretty
sweet.
You. Flat Earth Forums. What's up, man? How you doing? First time, or no, I modded you. Nope, I haven't. XSplit's jacking with my head because it makes all of you guys blue. There, have a blue wrench.
Flat Earth Forums has like every emoji. I can't tell what they all are. I see a family, I see a cross, I see a prayer, and then I see beer and pizza. And then he's
eating a pizza with, I guess anchovies on planet Earth. Aisha, she's going to try and post a new video this coming week. That's awesome.
Well, I know we talk about entertainment a lot in here. Has anybody watched The Boys yet?
Yes.
You have? All right, please don't spoil it.
Dude.
I'm about to dive in tonight. I'm excited.
Fucking diabolical.
Is it as good as everybody's telling me?
Oh my God, man. It's a hard R. Super hard R. So, it reminds me of like the Watchmen mixed with the Justice League.
Oh, nice. Well,
yeah.
Well, it's Ennis, isn't it? The same guy who did Transmetropolitan and everything is the guy who did The Boys.
I'm not sure who that is, but I do know that it's the same guy that did the Supernatural.
Yes. It's
yeah, he's.
Oh no, I'm a weird graphic novelist. They all used to write and ink for Vertigo about.
Oh, you're talking about the cartoonist.
Yeah. Well, that's who created The Boys.
Yeah. So it's not as graphic as the comic book. The comic book is way more intense,
okay,
so to speak. But they went to the line, man. I mean, if there was still an NC-17, they're in that void, you know. It's pretty wild, man.
Yeah. No, Pia, I got hired as a teacher, but I also got an opportunity to tour, and my wife and I chose the music over me teaching middle school. It just seemed like the right life decision to make at the time. She asked if I had been a teacher. No.
Do you mind if I bring up your daughter's name?
No, absolutely. You can bring it up. She's on my channel, so I guess I can't be like... Oh, okay.
Well, I still wanted to ask, you know?
No, I appreciate that.
She has one of the coolest names, man. And you know you're a freaking musician when you name your daughter Symphony.
Oh, yeah. That's, You know, all credit due to mommy. She's out with her parents, the in-laws, and the extended family. But mommy came up with that name, and then she got the middle name from me. So, but Symphony was all mommy's doing. And actually, it's a cool story. I was on tour, and my wife was we just learned the gender before I left on tour, so she was probably like midway through the second trimester. And I was in DC, and she called me, and she was like, it came to me, Symphony. And I was like, that's perfect. So, yeah, it was super cool.
Such a pretty name, man.
I appreciate it. And we just call her Symphony.
What's her middle name?
Maria.
Symphony Maria.
Yeah, well, you know,
nice.
Us large Catholic families, I had to throw a Maria in there somewhere people would get angry. So I just kind of went with it.
Catholic family, I got demon wings on.
Oh, no. They're not like practicing it. That was just a joke. Nobody's religious. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Sabrina. And thank you, Patty. I think I said, yeah, Patty. Thank you.
Yeah. Patty's awesome, man, in the chat.
I can't wait to show her all this in the morning so she can see all of y'all showering her with compliments. She will be so happy and excited. So thank y'all so much.
It is awesome. I mean, most of the time, you know, you hear people getting these terrible parent names, you know, like A, B, C, D, E, F. It's nice to hear a really good one every now and then. You know?
Well, the place where I live at now in Pensacola, there's a lot of like Bentleys and Masons and
yeah, that's what I'm talking
those
about.
Sorts of names running around. So
Bentley, like
the car.
That high school life is gonna suck.
Here. It's kind of weird, actually.
Man. So Danny's asking, are you in the 40s club? No. If you don't mind.
Oh no, not yet. I am 36.
Oh dang. Danny, you should have kept your mouth shut.
No, it's all good. Now I feel terrible. Am I aging that bad? Like, I know I'm getting grays in my cheeks already, but yeah.
Nah, it's the face fur, dude. It's always the face fur.
No, I know. No, I'm 36. I'll be 37 October. So.
Damn, you're a youngin', man.
So
I'll trade you. I'll give you my 8 years. You can take it.
Yeah, but you're looking great.
Thanks. I spend a lot of time in the gym, and I eat good stuff. Surprisingly, except for the beer. This is not coffee.
I'm not the gym person. I'm an outdoors person, so I run. I run all the time, like maybe about 40 miles a week right now. That's my big thing is running.
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, especially down here.
I love it. We play pickup soccer on Sundays. So.
Oh shit, soccer, man.
Yeah.
So who did you think was in their 30s there, Sabrina? Hopefully me. Aisha's 24. 25 in August 22nd. Happy birthday if I don't talk to you.
P is awesome.
Yeah, Pixel P is great.
Oh, man. Thank you, Sabrina, for thinking I was my age. That means a lot, actually.
Oh, he's a baby. I have a son that's 38, she says.
Oh. Well, hello, Miss Patty, and hello to your son.
Yeah, man. So, do you mind if we play one of your videos? Is it all right?
No, absolutely.
I don't mind.
Go ahead. I don't want to scare off your chat. It's pretty lively now, but I'm all for it.
Hey, sound off in the chat if you want to see one of his videos. There's a delay, so for us it's immediate. For them, it's like 7 seconds in the future.
Oh wow.
Yes, with caps. I knew that was coming though. So
I don't know which one to tell you to play.
Me, I actually like the one that with the futuristic lighting.
Yeah,
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, play that Future World. Is that Future World or Black Magic? I know Future World is like I'm in a VR, like it's half Gilligan's Island in the woods.
Yes, where you're like eating each other.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It was fun. That was filmed in Nashville with a lot of friends of mine, so that was a lot of fun.
It had the Nashville vibe to it.
That's funny. I'm not sure what that is, but that's hilarious, actually.
I'm going with the backwoods eating people, you know, like Deliverance kind of vibe. I know you were going Gilligan's Island there.
Well, that was kind of the whole... Well, after you play it, I'll tell the story behind that. It's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, Frank is late because he's shaving his legs because he's going pantsless. Pants are optional there, Danny. All right, here we go.
Oh, that looks clean.
Intelligence inhabits future world. Machines. The closest future world. And eventually they will.
Yo, it's all truth. I beat Bruce, batter these loops while the digital ledgers are gathering proof. Oh shoot, gator tooth, blood on my boots, posted on the stoop, slur plotting for loot. Give me the Teslas with the options too. A room in Lake Geneva with an optimal view. Last here with you and I'm talking to you. I can burst about the pound, now I bark at the moon. How can a beautiful mind turn to crime like the sky god lost its designs? If we talking time, I'm in my Optimus Prime. Can visualize the riff like an Oculus rhyme. I put in miles, never physically tied. I am the sun, I am the light, I am the
There's that
infinite
Nashville
shine.
vibe right there.
In braille like I scribe for the blind. We can go line for line and catch red with the nine. My wife crying like,
You
calm
got a pretty
down,
mouth.
James. Little drunk homicidal with the 4-pound James. The crack is coming, about to go down,
This is
James.
awesome.
Like murder for hire, 1-2 with small change. Yes, agradable. Yes, I'm so nice, like first dates and holding back on the whole pipe.
Yeah, we were
I play
actually,
love
like, I
with
was
others, give me the whole
young.
pie. Must suck to be young and I rap by the old guy. Vamos, swords lay slithering serpents.
Were you playing a
Hazels in
game?
the temple, gone berserk on the merchant. Find them all from harvest his organs and earth them. Fuck purpose, I did every one of you earthlings. I'm arguably the most awesome. All bars in the pocket like I parallel parked them. Still starving, ginger and shark fin. Incredible marksman, I'm likely a Martian.
That's a really nice freaking jam, dude.
That's hilarious.
I freaking dig it.
Thank you.
I dig it a lot. Big time.
Thank you.
What'd you guys think in the chat? Hey, Artemorbid is in the house. He made it.
What's up?
Hopefully- Hey, what is up, man?
How you doing?
Where are you?
I don't
see you.
know.
I hear you.
Should I be turning something on? Maybe,
Like
right?
a camera?
Let me try that. So, okay, so on the icon here, I got it says to turn video off, so it must be on.
I don't see you.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here.
Oh, yeah, I know it's my fault. My fault. It's on my end. I should be on in a few minutes here. Sorry, that's my fault.
There you are.
Yeah, I had to turn my camera on.
Shazam!
That would help, right?
Hey, you should have seen how I started the show, dude. You think that's bad?
Turn camera on.
Yeah.
Number one rule, turn it on first.
Dude, I was reading the wrong notes. I had the cameras off. The music was off. The whole intro of the show was a disaster as usual.
Oh.
It wouldn't be my show if it wasn't. Though,
I
so.
just made it, so I'm going to have to rewatch that and laugh about it.
How you doing, Frank?
I'm doing good, man. Hello, Big Lo. Nice to meet you.
Artemorbid, what's going on? Nice to meet you as well.
What's up, man? Glad I made it. Sorry I'm a bit late, but I got off work and rushed over here to set all this beautiful stuff up, and here I am, ready to.
Better late than never, man.
Yeah.
Y'all look
Did you see the amazing? What's
I
that?
said y'all look super clear compared to me on here.
Oh, you're talking about the video feed?
Yeah.
We're using professional lighting and professional cameras, though, not webcams.
Okay, so I have I'm using 3 point.
It's not you.
I'm using 3-point lighting for my rig, and then I have a Panasonic GH2, which has a Tokino lens with a speed booster on it, and that's running into HDMI capture device, which is pretty expensive. It's like a $300 capture device, which gives you a clean HD feed from the camera itself, and it's running into my PC. This has USB 3.0, and then the audio is AKG mic, and that's running into a bunch of other things that I don't really want to get into, but that's what you're seeing. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while. So
did you write that speech on the way?
Well, I was wondering, like,
oh man,
with the A6300, like, well, you say you had the Panasonic, so I can actually get a thing and use my actual camera instead of this laptop camera to do what y'all are doing. Obviously, I can.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I've actually even, like, I don't know if you guys saw my video, probably didn't, but I actually connected my old JVC camcorder. I connected it to the live stream via the capture device, and it worked.
I saw that.
Yes.
I saw that. It was hilarious.
That was crazy, man. And then I did
I couldn't believe
actually
it.
took a little point and shoot camera, a little Sony one, and I did the same thing, and it worked. It worked for like 2 hours. I was like, wow. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, actually, that you can do that stuff, you know. And obviously the audio is separate, so it doesn't really matter like what your image is, you know, because the audio, there's no audio being captured by the camera at all. It's all coming through the AKG. Yeah.
Sure.
Huh.
So Frank, did you see the ad that was running while you were missing?
I saw a little bit of myself like wearing like pee-pee pants or something. I don't know what that was, but it looked like I was urinating myself or something.
Let's go ahead and put that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right here.
Oh my god! I didn't even like really look at it because I was like trying to set this up. Because I can't, like, when I do my streams, some of this rig I use for my photography and my other video projects, so I can't leave it. Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. That's gonna be my next Facebook profile pic right there. That's beautiful. #pants. That's awesome. Oh man. Oh, I love it. That's fucking cool. Oh my god. Wait, you give me like little boots there and a purple cape. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh my god.
That's so good.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, man.
This is what people with my skills do when they're bored.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, like, for the amount of time you had, it came out really good, though. You know, man, you're really good with those images, dude. Wow, it's amazing.
I was gonna put a ball gag in your mouth, but
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that was going a little too far.
I bet you've been dreaming about doing that for a while. I see Danny Mix in the house. What's up, Danny? How's it going? Aisha 1994. How you doing?
Yes.
R by Sabrina. Hello. Oh, you gotta leave. No problem. Yeah, it's kind of late right now.
Oh.
You know. Oh man. So what else is up, man? What else are you guys up to? I saw your little video preview while I was setting up Big Lo. That was your production, and you're a vocalist, a rapper.
Yeah, that was my music. The guy who filmed that video is a guy named Kid Dead, Ross, up in Nashville, and there was a bunch of just friends of ours in the video. So
That's cool. No, it looks good, man. I like it.
Bye, Sabrina.
I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
stopping by. I know it's like the crack of dawn over there.
Yeah.
Emerald Isles.
And I was looking at your channel, and I saw that it's like mostly like tech stuff, but I also see that you play in a band as well.
Yeah, I play in a band called Blood of the Wolf, and I play with another project as well. But Blood of the Wolf is my main project. I play guitar in it, and I don't really have too many videos of our band. I have like a ton of videos from other like bands that I film for and do photography for. It's like just a ton of live stuff. But I also like doing how-to videos and unboxings because I have a lot of, well, you know, Miscast knows all the stuff I have. I just recently have a little video switcher that I'm going to be using. So I don't know, I'm kind of crazy with all this kind of tech stuff, cameras, mics, and all these other things. And I just recently got a little rig for my phone that you can actually adapt lenses to. So I'm going to try to do an anamorphic for my cell phone that has a cracked screen that Miscast was mentioning.
That shit was hilarious.
The cracked screen does not affect the video.
Dude, he builds up this like massive, like freaking $100s rig on his cell phone of all things, and then he puts a cell phone in there with a shattered screen in the video. It's like, look, I'm gonna test it out, but I can't see a goddamn thing because my screen is shattered.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, but so far I've used it, for a couple of things, and it looks really good, man. I'm surprised at how well it's actually working out, you know. And actually, that rig that you saw, they don't make it anymore. They stopped making it like within a few months of them coming. I think they got a copyright thing with Beast Grip. Because the Beast Grip one is very similar to that. So I got it's called the Septi rig, and it was like $27. It was very cheap, and I went back to look for it, and it was gone. Company's gone completely. So
oh wow,
yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, but I got one. So hey, and I use it. You know, I mean, it beats if you bought the Beast Grip one, that's $131. So compared to $27, man, I'll do the $27, you know. But yeah, but like I said, it's gone now, you know. So I want to get into a lot of those, a lot of, you know, those filmmaking things as far as like using your phone, you know, trying to. I mean, I know I have a ton of cameras as well, but I want to learn how to do the filming on the phone and then like also editing on the phone, so you don't even have to go to your PC or laptop anymore. You can just do all your editing, all your filming on your phone, and then you can even upload it from your phone. So you're not having to go back to your PC if you don't need to, you know.
Well, that's all I used for like my first 20 episodes was I have a S9 and I have a iPhone X for our other business. And then we got a bunch of Moment lenses, and that's all we were using the first 20 episodes. And I got a lick on my Sony. Like, I got that camera, has less than 1,000 clicks with a 50mm lens, and only paid $500 for it. And it's
wow.
It's an A16, so I couldn't pass it up. And I bought that like months ago. I was just kind of intimidated to use it because I've been using my phone. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like, "Fuck it," and just excuse my language. I was just like,
Rated R, you're good.
All right, cool. Sorry. And then I was like, you know what? I got to start using this thing, and it made like you could do a lot with 4K on a phone, and you can do really, really dope things. But there's nothing like that DSLR. Like it just isn't the same.
Yeah, I said that in his video actually. I was like, "Why don't you just buy a damn DSLR?" Danny's saying, he's hopping me up with my ASMR video from the days of old.
Oh, that's right. Nice. Yeah, I remember that.
Pixel P is digging through my old videos too. I missed those panel discussions. Those were good times.
Yeah,
man.
What happened to that? You're gonna do that again, or what's up? Or you just gave it up, or?
No, Greg moved to Carolinas, and JJ spends most of his time down in Little Havana, down in Miami.
Oh wow.
We're working on a show though. Me and JJ, kind of like what I'm doing here, where we interviewed like different artists and stuff, but we walk around the town, and it's kind of like a traveling show, and we know some of the owners that have the bars.
Yeah.
And we stop in, and it's already set up, and we have some drinks at the bar, and like talk to the creators, the local creators or filmmakers or musicians or whatever.
Sure.
That's on the board, but but we haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's just so busy. It's just a crazy time, man.
So, Big Lo, when you're filming on your phone, what apps? You mentioned the Moment lens. What apps are you using to do your your editing with?
Filmic. Oh, I do the editing on Final Cut on my laptop.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but the app that I use in the phone, like for actual filming, so you can bypass the camera and do your own manual settings and set up your shutter speed and all that kind of stuff. I use Filmic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I've heard of it before.
Aisha, man, thanks for stopping by. You are the best.
Yes.
You're like a diehard.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And
I wish you could stay longer.
And then
because
Pia
it's always
says
awesome
you
to
can
see you in the
use
chat.
Master for editing Artemorbid.
Gotcha. All right. So basically, those are like Mac-based programs. You use Mac for your stuff. See, I have PC, so. But either way, I have heard of Filmic Pro for the phone. It's weird because I like the Samsung J3, which is like a very cheap phone. So a lot like Filmic Pro won't work on my phone because it's old, Or it's not old, it's just not, meant for that or whatever. So I end up using Open.
It's got a shattered screen.
Basically, yes. Yeah, it does have a shed. It does not affect the video. And I actually got a replacement for the damn thing when I cracked it, and I still haven't gotten around to putting it on there. I've been slacking, because even though it's on the side, you know what's funny about that? Like I had just got the damn phone, and I'm walking. I punched out from work, and I'm walking, and I'm talking to my brother, and he's telling me on the phone, he's like, "You better go buy a case right now, because you're gonna drop that phone." I'm like, "What?" And as soon as I said that, the phone flies out of my hand, lands on the concrete, and boom, there you go, cracked screen. I'm like, "Mother."
That's all it takes, man.
I'm like, "Damn it!"
That's all it takes. Get her done.
Yeah, and I was literally on my way to go buy the damn case and protector for it, and it's like, oh well, I still got it. I still put the shit on there, I'm like, oh well, fuck it, like literally like
Why not at this point?
Yeah, like so literally a week into it, But yeah, see, like I'm the other way around. It's like I started filming on my Canon T3i, and then I got a bunch of other cameras, and I started filming with that. So I was in reverse to like Big Lo, where he filmed on his phone and switched the camera. I was the other way around,
Yeah.
So like all the cell phone stuff is brand new to me, so I'm just like learning as I go. But I like it. I like the fact that you can just like make your own content, edit it, and then publish it right away without having to do anything else. You just put it up right away, and it actually looks decent. But you're right. There is something about DSLRs, the look. I don't know. It's got to be the sensor, man.
It's the focal length, man.
And the focal length, yeah.
Yeah, it's the focal, and
it is.
it's also like, and I love Moment lenses. Don't get me wrong. I think they're quality glass, and for what they are, and for mobile filmmaking, I think they're absolutely perfect. But the glass that you use on a DSLR is in another league compared to the, So it's a look,
Sure. Hey, we got someone else. Patty's taking off.
All right.
Sad.
Take care, Patty.
Bye, Patty. She's got to edit, but that's all good. So we'll have to check out what she's editing.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Danny.
Yeah. It's a pain in the butt, man. Even with a high-end computer, like I have a Dell Inspiron, which is a gaming computer. Even I still, have my issues sometimes.
Yeah.
It takes me like, I'd say, just to do the intros for these shows, at least like 12 hours.
Wow.
Usually. Yeah, I do them from scratch. Those are, I'm not like taking other people's stuff.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm using assets, but like I'm editing it all myself.
Wow. That's a lot, some dedication, man.
I have a problem with that, man. Like I have to do it right in my mind.
Yeah, no, I understand, man.
I know that. Like the first episodes, I didn't know that I didn't know that there was this thing called proxy media. So I was like, why is this taking me so long? Why are frames dropping while I'm trying to chop this up? And then like it took me
shit.
Yeah, it took me like 5 or 6 episodes in before like I saw like a tutorial thing on Proxy Media, because I was like, there has to be a way to edit faster on here. And once I found that, it wasn't too bad. I noticed coming from working with sound engineering, like in an audio thing, that video editing isn't that much different, if that makes sense. I'm sure Artemorbid is familiar as well.
So essentially it's like a shadow file, so it's not the actual file. So then let's you scrub through and cut it faster, and then it puts it all back together when you're doing the processing at the very end. I do that, but I use Power Director. That's my go-to program, and on there it's the same thing, but it's called shadow files.
Your go-to program is Power Director?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit. You sick son of a bitch.
What's wrong with that, man?
It's like going in the freaking Skid Row to get a hooker.
That's funny, man. I also
you need to stay in Vegas, brother.
No, I also
you shit like Final Cut or Premiere.
No, I also use Sony Vegas. Actually, you know what? For the
I didn't mean Vegas. I meant like the city. Instead of Skid Row.
Oh man.
Although Vegas is 10,000 times better.
Oh, that's funny, man. No, I do use Sony Vegas to do like the anamorphic shit now, because Power Director won't do it. It just doesn't. I mean, there's a way around it, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with doing the CinemaScope stuff. You have to change the aspect ratio. You have to take the squished image and bring it back so you can have that cinematic look.
Oh yeah.
So
I saw you playing with that. It looks fun, man.
It is. It's pretty cool. And I actually bought a Moondog Labs anamorphic lens for the phone. So I've been going to be trying it out on the phone as well. So I got the 2 rigs. I got the CinemaScope ISCO All-Star which you saw that video for. That's got the big ass lens to do the cinematography, and then I bought the little Moondog lens, which was like $200 for that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me 1 second. No, you guys can keep spitting.
Oh yeah, so I got the Moondog lens, and it's funny because when you Moondog Labs is like, I don't know, they're in competition with Moment or whatever, because Moment has their own anamorphic lens. I saw.
They do.
And then so I was like weighing in. So I've been watching like different like videos to showcase each one, and even videos to show both of them and see exactly what the quality was, So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go with the Moondog Labs, And when you go on the Moondog Labs website, it shows you a chart, and it specifically says that it would not fit on the septic rig at all, And I'm like, wait a minute, how come it won't? Because it has a 37 millimeter thread, it should fit, But on there, it's got all the X's. It's like, it won't fit. I'm like, all right, so you know what? I'm going to get it anyways. If it don't fit, I'll figure out a way. But it actually fits.
Oh, cool.
And it actually looks pretty dope, So I'm pretty excited to start using that very soon.
Hey.
You were famous.
So
earlier in the episode, they were talking about you and how pretty your name was.
How did you?
Extremely pretty.
Yeah, they know your name from a different episode. Well,
hi, Symphony.
You want to say hello? Hello.
And she's out.
Yeah, she's out. All right, I'll be out there.
She can smell the rated R.
All right, I love you, big girl. I'll be out there when I'm done. Bye.
Oh, she's cute, man.
Oh, thank you. That's my shot.
It's awesome.
Thank you. Sorry.
The legacies.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, I gotta get on that before I die. You too, Frank. Or you already have some in the works there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I'm around kids. They're not mine, but I kind of see how it is sometimes, you know. And actually, like, you know what, like, I actually doing my photo shoot this past weekend for your show last Friday. It was for a baby, a 1-year-old, you know, so I got to see, you know, the interact.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was very cool, man, to see this little girl, you know, who 1-year-old, and you know, her interaction with her parents and stuff, and then getting to photograph all that. That was very interesting, especially not ever being a parent myself. It was very cool to see that, actually, and then to capture those moments. It was like, wow. And then I didn't really think about what it all involved, you know, because after the fact they were saying all this stuff, and I was just like, well, I didn't think about that. I thought that, you know, you guys would get these photos and just have them for yourselves, but he's like, no, we're gonna, if it come out good, I'm gonna make a big frame thing of you know, on my wall. The grandmothers and the grandfathers are gonna get copies. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, I did not even think about that, you know. So yeah, it's very cool. I'm very glad to do it.
It is cool. I'm glad that you're actually, you know, making some money off your skills there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because I doing the concert photography and all that. Sometimes, you know, yo, we'll get you in the concert for free, man. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but you know, I still do it. But you know, it's like, yeah, that's great, but this was different. You know, this was very different. You know, shooting in the daylight, you know, and away from the stage and all that other stuff. So I was like, wow. And then to get paid up front, that was awesome too. They're like, here you go.
Oh yeah.
Boom. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, thank you. I'm like, all right, you know. So yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna jam one of your practice sessions from Blood of the Wolf here.
Oh, go ahead.
For everybody.
Look, they're about to do this is this guy down here. This
Now my background looks normal.
Brothers
Cool.
Somebody
Thanks.
get that guy a lozenge.
You should see him now, man. He let his beard grow out, so he's got this long beard now. And then the bass player's not in that bass player's not in the band anymore. We got a different bass player.
Bummer.
Yeah, that's actually an old video, but no, it's cool though. Thanks for playing it. Yeah, we're gonna have a big show at the end of the year with Nile and Terrorizer at Forge, so that's cool, man.
Nice, man. Look at that cute ass.
Yeah, she
wow.
bring like the whole baby out. That's Buster. That's
Buster.
Her.
Man, is he a chow?
He's too dangerous.
Yeah, she can't bring the cat in because he's too dangerous. He says.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is that a chow or one of those Japanese dogs?
No, it's a Pomeranian. I wish it was a cork. Well, I can't say that he's still alive, but no, that's
Pomeranian teacup.
Yeah, that's our teacup Pomeranian,
Well,
and
this
he
is
is he's like 15 years old and he's deaf.
14.
Oh, wow.
What?
My bad. She told me he's
Who are you gonna listen to, me or Daddy?
they're gonna listen to you. He's deaf. No, he's he's deaf. So
They
like,
can only hear me.
yeah, he can only hear her, I guess.
Like talking.
But no,
That's awesome.
yeah, he's a cool dog. All right, Symphony, I'm gonna finish this up, baby.
Buster was.
I know Buster wants to be.
She's cute, man.
Thank you. Sorry.
That's all right.
You should see Danny's kids when he's on, man.
Oh,
they run
yeah.
around smashing his lights.
Yeah, they took his ring light the one time, and you're just like, dude. He's just sitting there like, yeah, let them do whatever
He's
they're gonna
like, whatever.
Oh man, that's great. Dude, and Danny's been killing it with his videos, man. I don't know if you saw that other one that he just did. Got 11K views. He's just crushing it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb here. It might crash the stream, but I want to try and play a little bit of Danny's roast.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of kids, I'm gonna try and open Premiere, and everybody cross your fingers.
All right, fingers crossed.
Oh,
Hey.
Symphony, she crossed hers. Dope.
All right.
If it does crash, though, just go back to the channel. It'll be back up in 5 minutes.
All right, no problem.
It shouldn't, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I did a lot of crazy stuff earlier, and
Yeah.
and it was all right. So
Yeah, it should. Well, you're still using XSplit, right? That's what you're using.
yeah, but I'm at 100% CPU usage right now while it's opening. So
Oh, okay, gotcha. I went back to OBS, man, just cause.
oh, I hear you, but like if you're trying to play videos and stuff, it just doesn't function, man. Like there's no play controls, and you can't stop the video once it starts playing. Like that drives me nuts.
What are we doing?
I'm yawning. Sorry.
What is this to me?
Oh, he's about to show us. All right, so a guy in the chat, his name is Danny.
What's the guy that?
He's just a guy in here talking, but he has another channel on YouTube called Danny Mick Reacts, and I guess they're roasting him, so they're gonna be telling jokes about him.
Is the guy in the top?
No, this guy is the guy who's posting the video. Danny, you can't see a picture of him. Sorry, I'm trying to explain what's going on here.
Oh, no, that's
it's all
fine.
good, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're opening up the whole program.
Well, I don't have anything rendered. So
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're definitely testing the waters.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna capture the.
But you know
screen.
what? Look, man. If kids are playing like these like 6 FPS games, 4K, and they're like chatting with all their friends, it should be fine. I think.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So
I opened up the wrong damn thing.
go ahead.
What happened?
They're about to play. I think they're gonna play this thing. I don't know if it'll work though, because he said like his computer was using like all of its processor, so we don't know. That's why we had our fingers crossed.
My nose.
What is it? Is that
I'm only gonna show one spot. I don't know. Maybe I'll show something. Maybe I'll. Hey, since everybody's still in the chat, that's in the chat, I'll show 2 spots.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh? It's dairy, and I just ate. Well, I know I just ate a whole pizza by myself from Little Caesars.
Yeah, making me hungry, man. You're making me hungry.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
I got some pasta in the fridge I can heat up, but it ain't no pizza.
Well, no, all right. So I found out a couple months ago that I'm like lactose intolerant, and but I'm addicted to things that are terrible for you, like pizza. And
I like to get to McDonald's, and it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good for you. So either way, I went to, like, before this, because she had gymnastics, and then she went with the in-laws, like her grandparents and everything, to go out to eat, and I flew home for this. So
You drive.
Well, I drove. Yes, literally I drove, but figuratively I flew home. Flew to this, and I went to Little Caesars. Okay, Symphony. Yeah, and they had the $5 pizza, and that's what I ate for dinner.
I think if I had that option, I would do it too, man. I mean, yeah, that sounds like right up my alley.
I was in gymnastics for 7 years, man. From her age to like almost, about middle school, a little over middle school.
No, my.
That's a hardcore freaking thing.
She loves it. She does well, but I think that she's more into the whatchamacallit. She swims as well.
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
and that's like that's the sport that she's like naturally gifted at, whereas gymnastics is, is fun.
Oh, I went all the way up to like, I was competing for years, man. Like,
that's awesome.
Doing all kinds of crazy crap. My sister was in it too. It was like a family thing.
Oh, there it is.
She like permanently destroyed her ankle.
Oh.
Here we go. I hope you're excited there, Dan. This is a little preview of your roast.
And
oh my God!
This is William dressed up like.
Oh no!
So this is when Danny's little ones come in. I don't know what that is up there on the screen there, but just why is there what's happening here? All right, here we go. This is just a smidgen.
This is really different, but it's so good.
It's struggling. And the CPU is going crazy. Hang on, I gotta let it cool down. Here. I'm gonna let it cool down for a second, man. It's cooking.
Let it buffer. Yeah. That's awesome.
That's an idea of what it looks like, anyway.
She said, "Pixel PSS. I can hear the CPU over here in NJ."
I know, it's like screaming.
I love her. She's hilarious. That was funny to me. I don't know why.
Oh, DJ Talks is in the house too.
All right.
Cool.
So, I hope this plays all right, but this is how I roasted him. So this is a roast, by the way. I'm not being nice. Here we go.